Every organization have rules, processes, and procedures with which they are being directed and controlled. Corporate governance helps to ensure that there's a balance between the major interests of shareholders in the company. Bad corporate governance creates an impression, a negative impression in the minds of stakeholders towards the accountability and integrity of a company. Welcome to Green Money. I am Tola Otukoya. Today on the show, we have a risk and compliance manager from Diesel Capital, Tola Otukoya. Hi, Ayo.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to Green Money.
Thank you very much.
Now, Ayo, just recently this week, the Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria, they held a public hearing on the exposure draft of the 2018 Code of Corporate Governance. What's this Corporate Governance Code all about?
All right. Basically, to cut the long story short, corporate governance is set out to ensure that the framework, that is the rules and regulation for the common man, is to ensure that every players in the business environment adhere to best practices. And now, the code of conduct is going to ensure that the practices, which contains 28 practices and about 230 principles, which will ensure that every player in the economy does what is right.
Okay, so that means when you talk about every player, now my interest is the normal guy on the street that probably has a makeup studio. How does this corporate governance code affect? Because mind you, these guys are not listed on the Nigerian stock exchange, they don't trade. So how does this corporate governance code affect the normal guy on the street business?
All right, we are aware that it is essential that corporate governance is going to really help the environment of the company of the Nigerian system. Sure. Now, for a local person, he is not interested in the financial jargons. But what corporate governance is going to do is that for every practices, it will ensure that when standards are being upheld, when there's integrity, accountability, and transparency, investors will come into the Nigerian economy. When investors come into the Nigerian economy, then we have more money, we have more liquidity, and finance can be provided for microfinance banks and the likes. So a common man selling pepper, selling rice,
just walk up to the
microfinance bank, access money, then they can expand their businesses.
Wow, so that means it will have a positive impact to the normal guy on the street.
Absolutely.
If this corporate governance code, companies can adhere strictly to it.
Very well, in as much as they ensure total compliance.
Wow, that's nice. So lastly, Hayo, what are the likely defects of this 2018 Code of Corporate Governance? Now, if companies don't adhere strictly to it, how does it affect the common man business?
Okay, the international players are watching Nigeria. And if there's no strict compliance, then the story will be the same. And eventually, the common man is going to feel the effect. So strict compliance is very key.
So that means investors will not want to come and pool their resources again in the country?
Definitely they won't.
Yeah, we don't pray to see that in the country. Yeah, thank you, Ayo, for a wonderful time out today.
Thank you.
We hope to see you some other time on the show. And we've come to an end to the show, Green Money today. We'll see you same time next week. I am Tola Otukoya. Together, we analyze the marketplace.